2, 1. Hey, we are live on the StonerCraft realm. I am JP from Major Wrestling and Major Gameage. We are on episode... Crap, what episode are we on? 16, I think. On the StonerCraft realm of Karma Sin. We did a bit of work in the last stream on the Petrified Forest. I made a little bit of a start. I've done a bit of work on it off screen. Started expanding it out a bit to just get an idea. So today... what have we got here? I've been getting some bits and pieces together to work on our path. So we've got a selection of blocks that may or may not work as well as I want them to. But we shall see. So the path... Let's sleep. It's currently dark and raining. Right, there we go. So, as you can see, the forest has started expanding out a bit. There is a bit of a dirt path that I've carved in that I'm going to replace with my blocks of choice shortly. So let's have a look at the forest and show you what we've got. I can use a door. Jesus Christ. Right, so I've carved out the path a bit here. You can see the forest now is looking bigger. It's not a forest yet. It's a cluster of trees. But they look good. I like them. I think maybe... The problem is the andesite is meant to represent petrified wood. And because these blocks are vertical and these blocks are horizontal, it just looks a little bit off. If there was like a nice stone block I could use that was... I suppose if you look at it like that, it doesn't look too bad. I could try and put all these in a different way, but I can't be arsed with that. Because I think they... No, they're all vertical. Weird, yeah. Let's have a look into it. But I can't think of another stone-based block that would work. But the trees look good. So all we need to do is put a path in for this episode and maybe do a few more trees if we've got time at the end of the stream. Maybe make a couple more campfires and get them put in somewhere. But the path itself... I need to grab some slabs and things in a bit. It's going to start all the way down here. And it's going to come off here and follow that path there. So we're going to just have, start as we need to go on. So we're going to throw these, we've got a couple of coal blocks just to sort of chuck in. And that's going to be like our sporadic block of choice just to go down this bit here. So you just occasionally go, wow, nice big chunk of coal. Like so. I've got a bit of coal ore just to see how this looks. I think this will look quite nice. I think it'll give a kind of a... It's a pity there's no kind of purple ore block that you can get. I don't really need coal. I've got my kelp farm at the bottom now. So in terms of... I'm only going to need coal for torches. And campfires and things. So it's not really going to be a big deal. I think coal looks quite nice as a path block like that. So I've got this fire coral, which I'm assuming is going to turn grey. Yeah. Oh, do you know what? That actually looks really nice as petrified wood. Oh. God damn, that does look quite nice as petrified wood. Too late. Too late now. Jesus Christ. So I'm going to put a few blocks of this in. I don't want the colour. I want it to look grey and slightly mottled and a bit different. But that does look really nice as petrified wood. If you put it next to that. Have I got the wood on me? No, that's in my box. That's annoying. So we just throw a few blocks of this in. Around the place. The vast majority of the path... It's just going to be a mishmash of various different blocks. Doesn't really make much difference to me. So I haven't actually got any coral. I don't think there's a coral biome nearby. But yeah, these blocks are nice. That's really annoying. I didn't realise how nice they looked as like a petrified wood block compared to that, because they've just got that slightly less stone, slightly more pinky. Yeah, if I take this out of here a sec. If I put this on here like that. Oh, that does look so much better. Damn. Then again, all the branches are this stuff. Yeah, I think for now the andesite will have to work until they bring out like some sort of dead coral fences or something. I don't think it'd work, because if I had it say, how does that look there like that? I could throw a few of these in as like a transitional block between the wood and the stone, maybe. If I find a decent sized coral biome that I can just rip out, maybe I'll do that. But for now, let's just be angry at ourselves for not thinking about this sooner. Right, let's put a few coal blocks in up this way. So this is where my windmill's going to go, I think. So the trees are going to come up and around and all along here. So the trees are going to, I might do this bit next to the trees. But this bit's going to be our... What have I done with the path there? Is it meant to like come around and... Probably do... Yeah, I'll fix that a bit. But for now, let's get some coal ore just sort of mixed in a bit. I like the coal ore as a path block. It just has a little bit of something different to the proceedings. So we want a bit of coarse dirt just around sort of like the trees themselves. Nothing on the actual path. Just like if there's like a tree root or something, we can maybe add a bit of coarse dirt around that. Really sporadically. I don't like too much dirt. If I can avoid it, having it everywhere, I will. But I don't mind a little bit here and there, just to add a little bit of brown, a bit of colour to it. But yeah, I've got the path blocks here and stuff, and there's a bit of coarse dirt mixed in, so it doesn't stick out too badly. But I've got a bit of concrete powder. This is going to be maybe the main chunk of colour in this path. There's going to be some light grey and dark grey concrete powder. I'm going to put like maybe a little staircase that goes down into the house there at some point. Well, I love this little patchwork path motif, I guess would be the word. I was going to say aesthetic, but yeah. So I need a decent... my plan was to go and find mycelium, because mycelium is kind of the path block I wanted as my main thing, but I don't know where mushroom bio is. I don't actually know what the seed is for this map, which is annoying. So does this look too much like the coal? I know you can definitely tell it's a different block. I want to say, is it just a waste of coal if I can just use this all the way around? I do want to use this to make the black sand biome idea I had. With a bit of like... The hot springs is going to like transition from black to yellow in a weird way. I haven't quite worked out that. I did have an idea for another, not a biome, but another bit of the base would be a sewer system underground. And I think I'm going to have the sewer system like open up into a big wide area under the house as part of like my farm. Some stuff that goes down. That's where my sorting system's going to be, I guess. It's a little bit of an odd one, but I think it would work. So if I can get the seed, I'm going to get mycelium, and I'll probably fill in a lot of these gaps with mycelium as like my grassy path block that's going to take up the majority of it. But I like this sort of patchworky kind of. This reminds me of something like that. Almost like a chessboard. Maybe I'm thinking of like Nightmare, the TV show that was on in the 90s with the kids with the headsets and stuff. It's like, take 3 steps to your right. Oops. Hello. You can see how quickly it starts to sort of fill itself in once you start getting the blocks down a bit, and just not randomly, with purpose, with a bit of sporadic purpose, I guess would be the best way to describe it. A couple of cracked stone bricks, fill in the spaces where there's holes in the ground, I guess would be the best one for that. So they don't fall through. And leave these open for now. Got to chunk that in there, chunk that in there. Yeah, so maybe our goal is to go have a fly around and try and find a mushroom biome somewhere today. And while we're doing this, what else did I bring? A little bit of soul sand. I mean, literally like a couple of smidges where you're not going to really stand, so it's not going to slow everybody down immediately. So just on the very edge, the outside bits, maybe like under some of the posts. Out the way, I guess. We have our friendly neighbourhood creeper. Where's my sword? I need gunpowder anyway, so I'm happy with creepers. Just don't want them to destroy my trees if I can help it. Hello. Yeah, just not 100% sure where I'm going to find an abundance of mycelium right now without knowing what the seed of the map is. That sounds like an illager somewhere. Ah, so we've got a bit of black concrete left, so I'll throw that down. Char and... Oh, there he is. Hello. Oh, there's 2 here. Oh, he's got a banner on his head as well. No, not having a raid. Thank you very much. Bit of gravel around the outside. It's fine. Just get rid of it. A little bit of coarse dirt. Again, just for the trees. It's fine. So all the space you see here, I'm probably going to fill in with mycelium. So I've got a nice pinky grass block. So I might get if I find a mushroom biome. Let's just double check on the. To be fair, what blocks have I got left over? Bit of coarse dirt. Some coal. I think that's enough for them. The path looks nice. Yeah, that's the idea I was going for. Yeah, it looks good. I like it. Let's just sleep. Do I go for a little fly around somewhere? Right, so where have I been that I know there isn't one? I went north. There wasn't one north. I went to minus minus, which is... that way. I know that way doesn't have anything, so I suppose I could go that way. Be the complete opposite direction. Try and see if I can find something. Let's just throw anything I've got in here that I don't need to take with me. So I might find something useful tree-wise. Got my sword, got a bit of food, got some fireworks. Really don't need that many fireworks. Got some torches just in case. Got a bow and arrow. A shovel. And a shulker box. Let's just grab a stack of fireworks just in case we need it. So, yeah, that'll do. I'm not going far. So we want to head to positive is the idea. So south. So heading. So that goes up, and that's going to go down. Then eventually up again. Okay, that's fine. Did I do anything else in the meantime that I haven't shown? I put these spikes in. I don't know if I actually showed these on camera. These like glass shards that are sticking out of the ground. I'm going to dot them around the place. Oh, this is something that I didn't make, but the zombie spawner I found in my cave, someone made a drowned farm out of. Let's just say they could. So I've got access to occasionally. Just a nice little drowned farm here. We've just been sticking stuff in chests and things for now, but there's a little AFK fishing farm there. Well, not AFK, but a fishing farm that you can use should you need to. So we've got plenty of stuff here. Let me just give my Elytra a little bit of an extra boost before we go, so make sure it's full. Swish. Okay, we're good. So I've got everything we need. Where's the button? There's the button. Probably should have brought up... Oh, I'm going to be flying, it'll be fine. Right, so we're going to head this direction. So you can see, we'll have a quick flyby as we leave. All the gravel down here is where I'm going to fill in with gravel. This is probably going to be our... and you can see the forest from above. So all the forests are going to come around here. We see all the spots. This bit's all going to be gravel as well, so I'm going to probably continue the forest up here. This bit's going to be a little bit of a black sand area, just so I can get an idea of how it's going to go. This bit, I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I'll work that bit out later on. Someone's been chopping down trees, which is very kind of them. Thank you. I did tell the server that if they need trees, please take them from my island, because all the trees have got to go, so that's good. I think this bit's probably going to be a bigger black sand area, and I'm going to have my the gravel pits, hot springs bit over this side, and then once these trees have gone, I'll work out what I'm doing with that over there. But for now, let us go for a fly to the positive. Try and find ourselves some ocean. Be nice. There's a little lake. Oh, that's nice. This is a nice area. If I find a gravel biome here, I'm going to be really annoyed. After all the journeying I've done to try and find gravel. Oh, we have an ocean. Oh, I saw that. Oh my god, there's one there, but no. It's bloody swamp. So, mushroom biomes typically are just... I assume they're still the same as they used to be. They're just random islands in the middle of nowhere. in the ocean biomes. I don't know if they need to be in deep ocean. I probably should do some research on this. There's some ice. It's a big ice biome. So, mushroom biomes only spawn as islands in the middle of oceans. Okay, so that's the yeah. So not doesn't seem that anything's changed with that. But problem is, you don't have. I don't know what counts as if it's ocean, warm ocean, deep ocean. It's like a specific type of ocean, or so far from land it has to be. It's hard to tell when you're flying around whether you've passed over a bit before, if it's just reloading back in. But we shall have a quick zip around. Oh, nice village, nice big village actually. Look at that. Do they have a blacksmith? I don't actually know what the blacksmith villages look like anymore. No, it's fine. Right, let us move on and go and find interesting things. Yet another village. Only a little one, this one, but no, I'm still heading southeast, going this way, so that's fine. If there's podzol here, I might drop down and get some podzol. No, it doesn't appear to be a particularly big spruce biome. Keep an eye out for that. Podzol could be a nice replacement for now, just until I find mycelium. I don't want grass until but podzol doesn't spread, whereas mycelium I can kind of make use of the chests and chests of. Oh god, massive plains biome. So the rivers eventually lead to oceans, don't they? Please load in. Please load in. I think it's unlikely I'm going to run into a mansion this close to spawn. They're usually like thousands and thousands of blocks out. Be very fortunate if I ran into one at 2.5. 2.5, you know, we're kind of. Right, so what have we got over here? Some lakes. Come on, game, give me something. Some more spruce. Spruce is potentially good. The village. It's a little one. 2 sheep clipped into each other. Always fun. I get to go for a nice little explore and see if there's anything interesting. I didn't bring a bed with me, which may have been a mistake, and I'm down to half my rockets now. I was kind of hoping I'd find at least an ocean of decent size. Head this way eventually, but it seems to be plains, which is interesting. There we go. Here's a bit of water. Right. I just want a mushroom island. I'm not asking much. I didn't think they were that rare. Bit of coral. Oh well. Oh god. Server's really struggling to load in these new chunks. Swamp. Desert. I did find a massive mesa biome. Like massive. Proper Grand Canyon style. That was thousands of blocks in the opposite direction, but... Nice biome. Doesn't even need to be much. Literally, if I find a tiny island sticking out with some on, I can still touch it up and I can grow my own mycelium. That's not really it's not really a concern. It would be nice if the ocean's loaded in though. No. Oh, I'm gonna find one. Get some podzol from here. Village tower. Oh well. We used a stack of rockets and didn't find a thing, so that's disappointing. Wait, what are you? No, you're grass, you're grass. I'll just have to ask everyone on the server to keep an eye out and say, if you find one, please let me know. If it loads in, that'd be nice. Right, I'm now going to get back. Because I'm going to run out of rockets otherwise, and then I'm going to have to walk. It's going to be a ball ache. So I can get myself up to about 400. I'll just glide for a bit. Right, let's do some research while we're gliding home. How do I find mushroom biomes? This is years old, this. Right, well, so plans I've got for the area while we're gliding home slowly but surely. How's my elytra doing? That's half the sound. We're good on that. Not mushroom for you, biomes. Mushroom Island. Oh no, that's a Mushroom Island. That's an actual place. Mushroom Islands are a rare biome only appears adjacent to oceans. This is the only thing that. That's it. So all the information it gives you is they spawn in water, in oceans, but it really isn't. It's just luck, isn't it? And it just happens to be that this server, this seed, doesn't have any, so I'd have to find out what the seed is. Anyone know if there's a way to find out the seed of a map that you're on if you're not the host? Judging by the nice build in the middle. How far else are we? Oh, we're not doing too bad. We're gonna hit a rock. Oh! Hang on. Let's get a little bit of height again. Should be fine. Just below the horizon. Oh, we're getting there. Gliding in slowly. Oh, that's a cliff. Adjust accordingly. So I need to... This needs to tick down a little slow, so I'm in that direction. There we go. So that needs to get down to 300 minus 100, or something along those lines. So. Oh, so we're going to make it back with a couple of rockets to spare. And my Elytra is not quite dead, so that's good. So that was a failed expedition, but never mind. Not much I can do, other than avoid a giant cliff again. Jesus Christ, what's with the mountains? Should come across the edge of my base in about 3, 2, 1. There we go. Honey, I'm home. This forest just look cool. Yeah, the path looks nice. I like the path. Just, I'd say, it just needs a slightly different block. That's what you call a smooth landing. Right, so
So I'm just having a look at, I'm just checking, because I know obviously the realm we've got has a very nice campsitey thing at the spawn. So I'm assuming that someone's made it and free hubs collection. There we go. Let's have a look and see what this is. Because if I can get one that, if I can find the one that has that little camp in it, I can work out this. I can find the seed from there, I guess. It does look a bit like that, but that's not the one. Oh well, I'll have to do some research and find out. If not, I'll have to ask the boss what the seed is, so I can just look it up on the map and just find a mushroom island on it. That's Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that there's no easy way to Minecraft Realm seed. Is there a way to know the seed of a realm? Download world, check seed. Only the owners can do that. Using edit realms interface or slash seed. You can't do slash seed on this, can you? No. No, you can't. Well, if you can, I can't. Hmm. No. Disappointing. I don't know how to find it. Unless it only gives you OP levels so you can run the command yourself, which obviously I don't want. Hey, that looks like a nice path now. It's getting there. Look at that. A zombie behind that wall. Yeah, that looks cool. I like that. Looks better. No mycelium in the area. Look, it's not even I can. Podzol's fine, but it doesn't spread, so I'm kind of stuck with it. So what I might do is I might call the stream there and make this a very quick, short episode. So we've done a nice chunk of the path. I might just go exploring and try and find myself. So when I come back later on today, this path will be finished. I've probably done a few more trees. And we're going to make a start. I'm going to try and find an area to maybe put the sewer entrance in. It might go here. Perhaps. Again, I'll have to look into that and see where it's going to go. What other projects did I put on my wall that I wanted to do? I want to ignore the guy with the banner because I can't be bothered doing it. So the shopping district is actually on hold at the moment. I know I did a little thing here. But King on his little village to the north of the base is thinking of turning his village into like a market square and having like all his villagers as shopkeepers and things. So that does sound fun to do. The grotto, I don't know where that's going to go yet. Petrified Forest I'm in the process of. Find mycelium is not happening anytime soon. Skeleton Farm, I've not found one yet, but I've not really been looking for one. I need to make out some space downstairs for a super smelter and a tree farm. Continue Continue to gravel the world. I need to put some more lampposts in, actually, so I will do that. So the sewers, the black sand beach, the gravel pit biome, the flower farm I'm going to put over where the flower forest is over there. I just need to find a decent patch for it. I think that's it. More trees. It's just continue what I'm doing with the... That was more about these trees here, the big ones outside, as opposed to the petrified forest. So I do want to put in... I need to get some shears on the sheep downstairs and put a couple more of these in dotted around the place. But yeah, this is looking good. I have to say, I'm very happy with this and how it's turned out so far. If you do like it, make sure you hit the like button. Share it with people. If you want to try and build your own and do some alternate takes, if you're in creative mode and you have the option to just get a load of fire coral, and you want to test that out and see what it looks like, and send me some pictures of how much better the coral looks than the bloody andesite. I'm so annoyed that how good that actually does look. The only problem I would have with it is all these branches obviously would stand out quite poorly. That does look really nice as like a petrified wood block. It does blend, does work better with that than these do. But yeah, I don't think it'd work very well with them. And I think we've got to build I haven't even got the thing on there for my windmill. The windmill's going to go there. Hello up there. I thought I lit all that up. Apparently not. No, I lit up there. I didn't light up there. Okay, fair enough. That's fine. Yeah, and we're going to put our windmill here. So I might do that next episode, actually. I might get the block sorted for that. I'll go on creative and work out what I used to build it and do some work. And then put some more trees up here. We can gravel more of the world at some point in between episodes. I'll say just something to do for now. But we went for a little bit of an explore. Found nothing. Basically just wasted a stack of rockets and the health bar of an elytra. But we got a nice path in, and we've shown off a few of the new trees, which is good. That's what we want to do. But yeah, I'm going to try and keep these episodes a bit short now, because we've had some like 2-hour build-alongs and things, so I kind of want to... I don't want to overwhelm people with like 2-hour videos. People aren't really interested in watching the whole thing, so maybe just come on and do like a 10-minute highlight of what I've done off stream and show it off, and do a little bit of work on something, and then find something more interesting to do. So we'll maybe start. Unfortunately, I don't have editing software. Otherwise, I'd just record, a few minutes clip of me building something like in a StonerCrafty style, and just cut to the next bit and go, ta-da, here's what I built. Ta-da, here's the next bit. Ta-da, and then you can sort of see the progress as it goes along. But for now, this is the only way I can do it. So this is me signing off. I shall catch you guys in the next one. So don't forget to like it. Don't forget to share it. If you build anything or have any inspiration, send it to me on Twitter at MGJoftheP. I'll put it in the description below if I remember. Probably won't. But yeah, go and do something productive for the rest of your day. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Toodaloo.